everyone, this is Sandy Reese with Stampacrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me for another video tutorial. This is a follow-up to our card class, which was Thursday, where we used the new Trusty Tools bundle. And we're using the Trusty Toolbox Designer Series paper. This is an item you can earn free with a $50 purchase. And I used up a lot of the paper I had, so that's why I'm showing you this instead of the whole pack. But it has two different sheets of tool patterns. Then we have all kinds of great little coordinating patterns that go with that. So it coordinates with the Trusty Tools stamp set and Trusty Tools dies. These dies cut out a lot of the images out of the designer paper. Not all of them, but many of them. It also has extra dies as well. So let's get started now. Today I wanted to do a birthday card. You could use the word dad or whatever you want to do, but I'm using it with something else that's a little it's appropriate, and it's a birthday set. I'm using the He's All That stamp set right here, to the man who does everything. And if you kind of look at the little lines here, those are hammers and those are wrenches. So it's super cute and goes with the that paper as well, the Trusty Toolbox. Then I'm using the Biggest Wish for my happy birthday on the inside. So let's get started. I am using a copper clay for my card base. We're going to do a little landscape card going this direction. And then I have a piece of early espresso. I'm going to try to remember my colors today. And then I've used a piece of the designer paper. It has this fun little measuring tape on the back, but I am using this side, which looks like kind of a pegboard. Then I have a piece of white, and we're going to actually adhere this to the white, and then we're going to layer it on there. And then I have a piece of white for the inside too. We'll do that in a minute. But let's just stamp a sentiment on the front of this. So I want to just kind of lay that there so I can see my space that I have to stamp in. And that helps me get my stamp straight. So we're going to do to the man who has who does everything right here. And if you have a handy man, you could do this for Valentine's Day, for Father's Day, for a thank you, or whatever you want to do. We'll leave that out because we're going to stamp. Let's go ahead and stamp our inside while we're at it. And that's what we're going to do. You could do Father's Day. We're going to do happy birthday. I'm going to do happy in the espresso. Let's see. We'll do happy right there. Okay, look, that stamp's so nice. And let's grab the copper clay and we'll do birthday in that color. Happy. We'll just kind of put that right next to it. Cute. And let's stamp. I've got these little screws here. I'm looking for gray, and all my gray seems to be downstairs ready for class. I've got some Pebbled Path. Let's just use that. That's kind of a gray. We'll just stamp those there. And let's stamp our envelope while we're stamping. We're just going to put a couple nuts and bolts on our envelope. We're going to do more to that in a minute, but that's what we're going to stamp on there. Okay, let's get these closed up and out of the way. Get our stamps out of the way since those are messy. Okay, let's do a little assembly. So this goes on the inside. That's definitely where we want to put that, not on the front. Okay. Oh, that's really nice. I like that. Very, I love our photopolymer stamps. They just stamp so nicely. Okay, let's adhere this to the left side of our white. Now, I usually cut my white just a hair shorter than my designer paper because I don't want white on any of those sides showing. I just want it just like this. So I'll either cut my paper a little bit, just a hair longer than my white. And then we have a really thin border of the early espresso. All right, and then I want just a little bit of a kind of a break. So I'm going to use a little piece of, I think this is gray granite. Could be smoky slate. You could use either one. I'm just going to put this on my designer paper just to give a little bit of a separation there, a little more harder separation. Cute, love that. Okay, we're going to adhere this down flat. Okay, there we go. Now we have some tools. Now our dies cut out our tools. I just cut these out by hand, just, you know, sometimes I like cutting out by hand. Okay, now let's see. My goal is to fit my tools on here. And I'm going to pop these all up. And you could use any number of tools. I think on my original one I used a hammer instead of this type of wrench. What kind of wrench is this called? I don't know. These are both the same kind of I would have to ask my husband. I just know there's socket wrenches, there's pliers. I don't think these are pliers. They might be. If you know, post it because I don't remember. This is a tape measure. I do know that one. I know screwdrivers, and I know hammers, drills, saws. I just don't know all the types of wrenches. Cute. Okay. Now in the die set, so we have those little we stamped little nuts and bolts, but we also have a die that cuts out little nuts and bolts as well. So we are going to take those, and I am going to attempt to glue these on without too much mess on my fingers. We'll see what happens. I'm only using the smallest amount of glue. Okay, let's put one there, and then I can pick those up. Uh-oh, I've dropped it. Let's see if I can pick this one up without dropping it. Okay, the teeniest little bit of glue. All right, I'm gonna just drop that right there. I'm gonna see if I see that one on the ground that I dropped. I don't see it. I have a wood floor and it just kind of blends in, I think, because I do not see it. Who knows where it went? I'll find that later. That's okay. We can make do with two. All right, now we're going to use some manly bling. We don't have much manly bling, but we're going to use these rustic metallic adhesive back dots because these are our manly dots. So I'm going to put one here since I lost my other, what was that? It was a bolt. No, it was the, yeah, bolt. This is, I don't know what that is. Looks like an anchor, but it's not. Okay, let's grab another dot since we're missing one thing. I was going to put one over here anyway. Okay, and then we'll add a couple up on the pegboard. We're going to put them right where the peg holes are. We'll do another one right there. So I did 2 small and 2 large. Isn't that cute? I mean, who doesn't want to get that? I'm going to save that for my husband for his birthday because he is a handyman. He loves to fix things. Okay, I have got a big piece of this paper left. It's kind of too small to do too much on my, for card piece. And I probably can. I'm just going to make some tags. But I'm going to take this and adhere this to my flap. trying to get it right below the flap fold. That way it doesn't stick up. No, it did a little bit. Is it too late to fix that? Yep, too late. That's okay. It's for my husband. He won't care. He does not really look at the envelope very much. But I do ask him his opinion occasionally on my cards. And if he doesn't give me the answer I like, I ask my daughters. I send them pictures. I'm like, what do you think of this? Okay. I didn't get that straight at all, did I? Because I got too much over here. That's okay. I'm going to just trim that little hair off because I just don't want that showing on the front. And then I'll write his name. Write his name on the front, or maybe I'll stamp it. We'll see. But isn't that cute? And who doesn't want to get that in the mail? I say cute. It's manly. It's a manly card. All right. I hope you enjoyed our project today. Make sure to check back on Monday. I think I'm going to do some tags for Monday. And we'll use up, I have a whole little stack of tools that I've cut. So maybe we'll use some of these in our tags. All right. Thanks, everyone. Just don't forget that if you place an order of $50 or more using the host code this month, you'll get a pack of embellishments for free. And you can also, if you purchase the Trusty Tools bundle, that amount will help you to earn this Trusty Toolbox designer paper for free. So 2 free things this month when you spend $50. All right. Hope you enjoy the rest of your February, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.